black leather belt that's up around her waist. So she appears to have been fully dressed. The clothes are just burned off of her from the fire.
It's nearly 2 a.m. The killer already has 4 hours on the detectives.
There's no reason to set her on fire other than to try to make it difficult for us to find out who she is. If it's somebody who doesn't want us to know who she is, it might be somebody that knows her.
If her hands are badly burned, I mean, you're not going to be able to do anything.
Sergeant Labrise and her team face a difficult case. Without a name for their victim, they have almost nothing to go on.
Hopefully by tomorrow morning, somebody will have heard the news about the body and start making phone calls, looking for their daughter, their wife, their mother.
Be anybody.
And whoever murdered the woman in the park is not the only killer out in the streets.
Philadelphia Police 175.
Can I get an ambulance? What happened here was gunshots. Next door, they said somebody in the house.
At 11:40 p.m., Philadelphia PD picks up its 238th murder case of the year. Lead homicide detective Bill Kellhauer, a fourth-generation Philly cop, heads to the scene on Ruby Street.
Ruby Street is in our 12th district, southwest Philadelphia. It's a residential area made up of row homes, and it has a bit of drug activity. And recently, we've had numerous shootings in that area.
By the time a patrol unit responded to the house where shots were fired, the victim was DOA.
He's black male, approximately 35 years. Has numerous wounds, right bicep, left chest, right chest, head wound. Was laying face down. It appears the medics had rolled him over.
35-year-old Eugene Morell, a part-time handyman, was renting a room in the house where his body was found.
Somebody had to hear or see something. There's 40 or 50 houses on this block. Somebody had to see or hear something.
How many holes did you see?
He's got at least 3 in the chest that I saw.
Kellhauer's partners, Jim Hughes and Dominic Mangione, write up the crime scene.
11:48's pronouncement time. What's he wearing there, Jimmy?
He's got khaki shorts, blue button-down shirt.
White sneaks.
All that they discover goes to reconstructing the crime and building a case against the killer.
Bill, yo, what's up, man? What do you got out there?
Back at Homicide, Lieutenant Mike Morin is the link between the office and the street.
He's in the living room area at the bottom of the steps. He's half on the landing, half on the floor.
Okay.
There's a number of projectiles in the wall.
There's FCCs on the scene.
And the casings are spread out all over the living room.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we can see so far, casings. You see the ones in the front of his body, and his holes directly behind him in the wall, and you can actually see the one bullet. That's a copper jack. The cases were going in that direction.
Semi-automatic weapons fire goes to the right. The shooter was like this, going in. He was either in and worked himself out, or either way. That's why the casings are over there.
45 automatic. It's a large caliber.
It's used to stop and kill.
The evidence found so far points to one possible motive.
It appears that it may be drug-related simply because of some items that are inside the property.
See these baggies? Let's use the bag something. More likely to sell marijuana. I'm gonna guess them, but they could have come in here looking for something like that. It may be a robbery, but we don't know that yet.
The scene contains no obvious clues pointing to the killer's identity. This is a case that will turn on finding a witness.
It's critical right now to get people down to our office that know what happened.
You heard some gunshots?